Grand Rising, good evening, good day, whatever time of day it is for you. Welcome into the space. Thank you for joining me today. Allow yourself to get in a comfortable seated position, placing integrity in your spine, allowing your back to be tall and straight. As you get comfortable in your space, allow yourself to get comfortable in your body. Allow yourself to take up space in your body, unclenching any areas you might be holding any tension. Allowing your stomach to fully expand with every inhale. Feeling at ease as much as possible. During today's practice, we'll be working on healing jaw pain. A lot of people experience grinding of the teeth at night or clenching the teeth and jaw. This is a result of tension that comes from worry, from fear, anxiety, negative thoughts that we keep thinking that manifest as physical tension and pain in our body. And the jaw is a common place where a lot of this is held. So in today's practice, we will work on removing that pain, that tension, loosening it up, and allowing you to feel some sort of relief by the end of the practice. Throughout the practice, allowing your eyes to close gently and breathe as you feel comfortable. Just remembering to allow your stomach to expand fully on every inhale and retract on the exhale. So taking a few breaths to center us here into this moment. Breathe in deep, allowing your stomach to fully expand as you hold and release gently out of the mouth. Again, inhale deep, hold, allowing the stomach to expand, and release gently. Again, inhale deep, hold, release. One last breath here before we move into the practice. Inhale deep, hold, release. Allowing that tingling sensation to build in your body. Allowing your body to feel numb and at ease. As you slow your breathing down and get centered into this moment. Allowing yourself to feel deeply relaxed. Truly in healing and receiving mode. With every moment that passes, feeling a deeper sense of ease wash over your body. Now drawing our attention onto the movable part of our mouth, our jaw, the mandible. beginning by shaking it awake, gently rocking it from left to right, and going faster if you can, really wiggling it. You might even feel a slight sensation in your ears. Just rocking the mandible from right to left. Okay. Coming to a stopping position, inhale deep. Hold. Release. Now again on the mandible, we're going to do circles with our jaw, going in one direction first, and I'll let you know when to switch to the other way. Again, allowing this to be a stretch, expanding your jaw, opening your mouth, and really working your mouth in a circular position, moving that jaw, that mandible around and around, creating looseness here. Remembering to breathe all the while. Now going in the opposite direction. Knowing that one side might be easier for you, and that's completely okay. Not judging, just doing what feels right. And coming back into stillness. Breathe in deep. Hold. And release. Now taking our hands, placing them onto the face. In the back corner here. Feeling the curve of your jaw, of this mandible, right below your ear, where your ear connects to your face. Feeling that connection point here, and doing some gentle circles in one direction, applying pressure, right? And it might feel a little sore, a little tight. That lets you know you're at the right place. Really just doing gentle circles. Continuing to breathe. Opening your mouth, hanging your jaw low as you continue to do these gentle circles or rubs up and down. And because this is a place that holds a lot of emotion, you might hear yourself making noise, even releasing emotions, crying or screaming, and that's completely okay. You've been holding a lot, and it's okay to let it go. You are safe here. Continuing to rub gently while breathing. Letting go for a minute, placing your hands back down. And just taking notice of the feeling and the sensation in your face and your jaw. Feeling the tingling sensation from where your fingers were just at. Whew. That was good, wasn't it? Now going back, now placing our thumbs here. So our hands might be on top of our head and our scalp. Going back, but a little lower this time. Not right under the ears, but right behind that mandible, where the corner turns before it proceeds to go down towards our chin. And just placing our hands here, rubbing if we need to. Applying pressure, feeling the change. Breathing, breathing. Ooh. Allow yourself to release. You're safe here. Trying as best as you can to remember to breathe. I know that this can be a painful practice. But allow yourself to breathe and let it out. Ooh, going slowly. Oh, God. Stopping whenever you need to. Knowing that there's no rush in healing. There's no rush to get anywhere. You are safe to relax. You are safe here now. Take your time. And if you need to, you can continue to come back to this video all week if you feel like this is a sore spot for you. I myself can resonate in that I am holding a lot of tension in this area. So this for sure is a practice I will continue to put in place. Even some gentle massages right before bed will make a big difference. Okay. With your hands down or up, whatever way feels comfortable to you. Going back to your jaw and just moving the mandible now without using the added pressure of our hands. Doing the same gentle rocking we did at the beginning, rocking from left to right. Fast if you can. And just noticing what we feel here. You might feel more tension in one area than the other. And if you do, now beginning to do rotations. Focus on that side, or using your hand in addition to moving your mandible. Using your hand on that side where you feel the most tension. While you do some gentle movements, even if that's just opening and closing your mouth, extending your jaw as far as you can with every open. Continuing to breathe as you do this. Oof. And now placing both of your thumbs right in front of your ear, right where that little flap is on our ear that's connected to our face, right in front of there. You might find like a softer spot where your hands can slide right in, and continue to do that open close motion while your fingers are placed here in the center. continuing to breathe. Woo! Then making your way down, tracing from that spot down to that corner of the mandible. Breathe. Release. Now using our palm, the heels of our palm, and starting from that same position and tracing down, tracing the length of our jaw down towards our chin, applying pressure here as well while you continue to breathe. Knowing that whatever you're feeling is okay. And knowing that you're safe to release and relax. Let it out. Even if it brings you to the point where you need to yell or scream, let it out. Because if you do not, you'll continue to hold on to this pain. This pain that you are feeling right now is because you've been holding on to things and not letting them out. And even if your mind moves on, the body remembers and it stores these thoughts, these emotions, this energy. So really allow yourself in this practice to let go, to release. Once you're done, gently massaging your face, putting your hands back down, taking a few deep breaths in here now. Inhale deep, hold, release. Again, inhale deep, hold, release. One more time, inhale deep, hold, release. Now we're going to get into some tongue exercises. A lot of people become tongue-tied as a result of holding on to their voice and not sharing it, not speaking when their heart says they should speak. So you'll be having your mouth open and moving your tongue around and your mouth. Allow yourself to be free during this part. Do whatever calls to you. Sometimes it's spreading your cheeks, showing all of your teeth, clamping down on your teeth, and then opening wide, sticking your tongue out and in, up and down, moving it in circles. Whatever you feel called to do, wherever that tension is, just letting it out however you feel best in this moment. So take some time and do that now. Really stretching your tongue as much as you can. Even stretching your neck. And your face. Doing tongue rolls by pressing your tongue on the roof of your mouth, rolled backwards, and then pressing it and rolling it out upwards. Whatever you feel called to do. coming to a stopping point. Catching your breath. Knowing that your mouth and your face might be tingling. And that is a great thing. So after this practice, allowing yourself a moment, 10 or 15 minutes of just stillness, where your face and your mouth don't need to move and it can hang freely in a relaxed position. And letting that tingling settle for you. As we prepare to end this practice, feel free to pause it here as you wait to settle. And knowing that you can come back to this practice at any time. What you've been holding here, you've probably been holding for a long time. A lot of people were silenced even from childhood, told not to speak, made to feel like their voice didn't matter. And all of these things started to accumulate as we started to hold things in for fear of getting it wrong, for fear of our voice not being invited into the space. And we held that in and held that in. And now it is still here, being held in. And we did do a beautiful practice today and got a lot of that out. But come back as much as you need to, as often as you need to work out the rest of those knots, the rest of that tension you've learned to hide in this place that's meant to express the truth of who you are. Place your hands over your heart and repeat these affirmations aloud or silently to yourself, or not at all if they do not feel aligned to you. Taking a breath between everyone. My voice is valuable. My voice is valuable. The words I speak are meant to be heard. The words I speak were meant to be heard. I am safe here. I am safe here. My body deserves peace. My body deserves peace. I'm grateful for my voice. I'm grateful for my voice. Now as we prepare to end our practice, during our last breath, we will inhale and take our arms up above our head and touch them together, and then bring them down to our heart center as we release. Inhale, reaching your arms up. Hold as they come together, and release, bringing them down in prayer position. Taking a moment to bow your head, thanking yourself for this practice. Thank you for joining me. Remember, you have value in this world. You're meant to express the fullness of who you are. Don't hold back any part of you, especially your voice. Your natural state of being is one of good health. And with practices like this, you will return back to your natural state. So come back as often as you'd like. Welcome yourself into a space of healing wherever you are, wherever you go, because you deserve it. Thank you for joining me. I wish peace upon you. A closing prayer. God, Spirit, angels, ancestors, we come to you together in union. We thank you for our voice. Thank you for our voices. Thank you for our bodies. Thank you for our minds. Thank you for our spirits. Thank you for bringing us together in this moment. Thank you for the medium in which we are listening and sharing with each other. We thank you for all you've done and all you continue to do. I ask that as we move forward in this day in our lives, that you give us constant reminders of the worth and value of our voice. Continue to remind us to express ourselves to the fullest capacity, to be our most authentic selves, even in places where we've been told to hide parts of us. Allow us to peel back the onion and reveal the layers of us that hold so much beauty, depth, and you, God. Allow our bodies to return to their natural state, which is one of healing and health. Allow this practice to be fortified by many others that make their way into our lives with ease and remind us that we are indeed healthy. Thank you for blessing us with this time. Thank you for blessing us with this life. Thank you for blessing us with the ability to heal ourselves. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Peace to you. I see you.